All right, it's gonna be real quick. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening and learning and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to Ratazah to be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Quadash. And like I said, it's going to be super quick. And I saw this video, it popped up in my news feed. It's real quick, it's real short. What is it? Not even 5 minutes. But you got to watch it all the way. It's like I don't want to get a copyright. You got to watch it all the way through. Basically, the rocket exploded. In the beginning of this, you see them cheering. Esau was cheering and shit. It was a bunch of cheering and woo. But ultimately, as you can see, it said Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship rocket explodes after launch. It went up into space. It was supposed to do a flip and then separate. And the motherfucker just was flipping and flipping. And then eventually it exploded. All right. So let me read a little bit of it. So it says SpaceX Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, has exploded in midair after launching its second attempt. So that's pretty much the point. All right. You see, it says SpaceX staff clapped and cheered as the rocket slowly blasted off in a giant plume of smoke. So initially, it looked like everything was going according to plan, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai threw a monkey wrench in that motherfucker. Two quick scriptures came to mind. You know, this place is through. Beautiful times that we're living in. You know, just two scriptures came to mind when I saw that. You know, the first one obviously is Isaiah 19:14. The Lord Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. This devil is through, man. This devil is through. Prime example, that failure, that failure of that missile, that rocket launch. You know, Esau was all happy and shit. You know, but came to naught. Came to naught. All right. This is Isaiah. I'm gonna close out here. Like I said, real quick. Isaiah 14:14. Matter of fact, start at 11. 14 and 11. Thy pomp, the pride of his heart have deceived him. You know, Esau's pride, his pomp. Thy pomp is a future prophecy, which we see it being fulfilled as we speak. This devil is through. You know, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee. This place is through. You know, it's no escaping it. You know, it says it's corroded from within, from the infrastructure. The roads are dilapidated. The fucking bridges are falling down. Like I said, Esau, the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, mingled a perverse spirit in this place. This man is, everything he's doing is just bringing him closer and closer to destruction. His policies, his technology, you know, everything is leading to his undoing. Everything is leading them to the king of terrors, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, baby. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? This is talking about the actual man, the spiritual, the physical incarnate of the spiritual demon Satan, Esau Edom, the wicked, per Malachi 1 and 4, the so-called white man. How art thou fallen from heaven, that lofty, you know, glorious state that you're in? Because we know it's your time to rule. You would be ruling in the latter times. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. But guess what? Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. This man is through. His kingdom is through, and he knows it. That's why he's about to come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground? You see? Prime example, that goddamn rocket exploded. You know, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to Jupiter. You ain't gonna run away to Mars. Wherever you go, we gonna find your ass. You know? You know? You can't escape this judgment, you goddamn devils. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? How did he weaken the nations? Chiefly with his fucking Babylon juice, his philosophies, you know, his wayward trains of thought, okay, his democracy, his feminism, you know, all this Babylon juice, you know. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. That's what he said. Matter of fact, he did go into heaven. But, hey, like Elder Apostle Tahar said, around, 1969, the space race, you know, that's what made him get all his power, you know, chiefly his technology, his satellites, you know, his space program. That's what that's what's really allowing him to get complete control of the whole world, you know. You know, his AI, his artificial intelligence, his computers, you know, that's what's gonna allow him to have his digital system, which you see he's rolling out the infrastructure right in front of our eyes. You know, Skynet, if you may have it, you know, which we know the ultimate crown and jewel is gonna be that charagma, that MOTB, that digital ool, which is right around the corner. You know, what allows him to have all this technological advancements, chiefly his space program, his satellites, you know. But like Elder Apostle Har said, once he went into heaven, that was his end. Really, his end started when Yahushua came on the scene. But now we're at the end of the end, you know. We had to be a falling away first, and now the man of sin is revealed, and this gospel has gone out through what? Chiefly the unicorn, you know. He's through. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. To this day, you still trying to keep going further and further into space, right? I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit upon the mount of the congregations in the side of the north. And he did that. We're in North America, you know, and all Judah and Israel were oppressed together in the north, you know. He said it was his manifest destiny, you know, which it was, you know. But guess what? It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's what his whole goal is. Aaron Russo told you that in his interview with Alex Jones, you know, in regards to Nick Rockefeller. He said that was the end game, to put that charagma in you, that MOTB, that C-hip, you know. And he said, why do they want to put the C-hip in you? So that they can get complete control, you know. And what allows him, again, his technology, his satellites, his space program. He can spy on you, you know. He said, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, the grave, you know, the pit, you know, a bad case, you know. Like right now, Esau's in his heaven, but his hell is coming quickly, soon. Because we know one of the definitions of heaven and hell are conditions that play out on the earth. Come and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. There is no throne, you know. He's through. I will let, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai mingle a perverse spirit in this place. He's in the trick bag. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. You see? I'll close it out. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof? Showing you, it's talking about a man, not the spiritual demon. It's a physical man on the earth. Esau, Edom, and chiefly it's talking about the elites, the so-called 1%, the Illuminati, the hidden ones, you so-called Rothschilds, you Gettys, you DuPonts, you Vanderbilts, you Oppenheimers, you so on and so forth, the oligarchs. And they hide themselves. They change their name. They intermarry one another to keep the wealth, to keep the power, to keep the control of all the resources, keep control of the people. They hide behind their, what's that called? I think it's conglomerations, you know. They merge and, you know, they really have a monopoly on the world, you know. But guess what? This is his last hurrah, you know. Surely he have swallowed down riches, but he shall vomit it up. He shall not feel quietness in his belly. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is disappointing his enterprise. He's through. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble? He's going to go back to that base estate that he belongs in, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the city thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. And that's the point. He's through. This devil is through, man. Prime example, this massive failure. Okay? You know? Ain't no escaping this judgment. You goddamn devils. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam yasharala. This devil is through. Keep hitting him. Keep punching him. He's on the ropes. His legs are weak. They're wobbly. He's through. He's defeated. Look at him. Beautiful times. Shalom. Wa abad babal. Kwam yasharala.